Alright, so we're gonna have to do this a different way throughout the season. Wednesday Night Football. Download. Let's get this on record. Let's get this. Let's figure this out. Let's go. Let's go look at the roster right here. Let's see if this is an error. Error already. Let's just go straight to fucking D tackle. For Collins. Alright. Now. Okay. Looter is not in. Now let's go to the Vikings. Who is their quarterback? You can't do that though in franchise mode. Pretty good at like keeping rosters like this, but it still sucks that the game doesn't do it. So in franchise mode, like I don't know. There's probably a setting. I could be wrong. Could be a setting. I doubt it. So yeah, that's two former 49er quarterbacks right there. Don't sleep on the Vikings. The NFC North is definitely up for grabs. I think they're all equally good. They're gonna be tough to beat in the future. That's for sure. But can they win against the dynamic 49ers? I doubt it. Alright, so I'm just looking over everything. Alright, okay. So, alright, we're not playing it. Alright, so they got their shit together too. Let's save the changes to the roster. Let's do a new one. YouTube stream. Right, let's see, like just to test, right? Let's just test. This music sucks. Like I still haven't even gone through everything. Order depth chart. Let's go over it. Let's go over it. Okay. 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 All right. Steel. Not bad. Not good either, but not bad. Come on, Nick. Big Nick. Big Nick Dick. Nicholas John Bosa. Why isn't Metallica playing at halftime and Kendrick Lamar? Alright, that's wrong. Okay, Malik was the problem in the last time I tried to play this. Like, this is just gonna have to be, it can't be the franchise mode where you play every week. You gotta play either online or have your rosters current. and then make adjustments every single time. Like, is Greenlaw in there? Is it really Bethune? Is Winter still out? I doubt it. What? Yeah, Flanagan, Foles, like him. Outside linebacker. Get Flanagan in there. Yep, this is good. I like that. They're talking about trading for Buda Baker. Well, you got these two. You don't need Buda Baker. You're gonna have better than Buda Baker right here. Yeah, good for Jake Moody. He was fucking 8 for 8. Good for you. Alright, so I'm just gonna keep it. Game 2, we're knocking out Purcell back. So I'm gonna put McCaffrey in there, dude. Sorry. Not sorry. So see, these are way more current. They don't translate into the franchise mode unless you're doing it online. So that kind of sucks. Lenore, see, this was the other thing was, I think Adam's going to do a good job right there. I really do. I don't like pushing Lenore inside unless, let's go back to that cornerback. Yeah, okay. Adam's going to be the nickel. I don't know how to say his name. Yaedam? This Eminem song keeps getting better the more times I hear it. How many? Oh, I've already gotten like striked for it so many times. I'm not striked, but claimed. Alright, so any other things with the Vikings? I don't think so. I think we're going to save changes. We're going to stay with the YouTube stream. Alright, we made some moves. Right, this is how I save on Madden. Keep the update rosters so I'm, you know. Thanks, EA. It's in the game. I wanted to play 8 minutes. I want to play 8 minutes. See, playing these types of games in this simulation is 6 minutes just faster and better for the internet, but it really sucks because I really want to get into it. I want to play the game or simulate the game. So I don't know. I don't like the way the Madden is fucked over its roster so fucking much that half the game doesn't work. Like 1% of the game.
From U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, this is the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Sam Darnold and the Minnesota Vikings taking on Parody and the San Francisco 49ers.
A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you from our broadcast perch. And Charles, as we get this thing started, what are you going to be keeping your eye on?
Special teams. Field position is always a big determiner in a ball game. Who sets their offense up for success the best, that team will win the game.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. It didn't take long to see our first penalty of the game, did it?
We always talk about everyone wanting to get into the game in a hurry. The officials did as well.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. McCaffrey on the counter. He'll get this to about the 38.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Purdy's throw pulled in by Kittle. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
Kittle with the nice hands there, and he's coming off yet another all-pro season in which he was a lone player at this position to eclipse 1,000 yards for the year, and they only needed 65 catches to do it. Once he grabs the ball, good luck getting him on the ground.
Able to push his way through. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, I sure wouldn't be surprised if we see more of this as this game goes on, because we know they like to use their wideouts either on quick throws or on jet sweeps like what we just saw there. And to say that that one worked well, partner, that's stating the obvious.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 38. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 19. A nice pickup there, 10 yards.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Now on first down, it's Parody. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And the 49ers are going to be set up with a first and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with second down coming up.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on first and goal.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Parody now to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return.
We'll give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. And now out comes Minnesota. So following the fumble recovery, here's Darnold. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2. So from the 22, here's second and 2. Darnold. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. Over the middle and complete to Addison. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, Darnold. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. A couple of first downs have them to the 40 now on 1st and 10.
I like the fact that they didn't overcomplicate things on that call. 3rd and 2. Just run the quick little hitch, which they did. Ball's out of quarterback's hands. And yes, indeed, they pick up the first down.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
On 2nd down, Darnold. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
He came through well with a nice pass breakup there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the first down.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Here's Darnold. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it'll be 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass
supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on third down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw, Parody. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Purdy will set up to throw it here. That's Samuel, caught left side. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, there wasn't much there with that hitch route. They didn't gain what they expected, but sometimes when you call a hitch, you really don't have an alternate to go to. You don't have a second route to throw it to, so sometimes you have to rifle in there and hope for the best.
Here's Parody now on 3rd and goal. And that will be incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And now the punt team couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Still 4th down.
On 4th down, the Niners trot out Mitch Wishnowski to punt the football. Brandon Powell deep for Minnesota. Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. They'll try the right side with Jones. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. Fred Warner, the all-pro linebacker, there on the stop. This is 2nd and 8. Now Darnold. Pass complete to Addison. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Back to throw, Darnold. That is caught, and he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That one goes for 8 yards.
That's a big conversion there on third down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. Flushed out right. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. Now it's Darnold. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Here's Darnold now on 2nd down. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Nick Bosa. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
And another long drive from the offense, but the defense is denying them the end zone. Nothing to show for the last drive offensively. They can't come away empty-handed again.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. Final play of the half. Parody dancing to his left. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So plenty of action on the field, but no action right now on the scoreboard, at least as of yet. 0-0 is our score. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Back to you guys in a bit. But first, we welcome everyone to our EA Sports Halftime Report. This one's been a defensive stalemate. No scoring in that first half whatsoever. But a breakthrough can't be too far off. And for the start of the second half, let's get you right back out to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? Will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Now the Vikings offense set to go to work to begin this third quarter. And Charles, a scoreless first half. How does that change how you assess things here moving forward?
Well, it doesn't change it a whole lot because, remember, it's still scoreless, which means you're starting from 0 again, so you just have one half to play instead of 2. What I would look at my play sheet, though, and see is something that maybe loosens things up for my guys, gets a smile on their faces, and gets them going to begin the second half. A promising sign there from an offense that hasn't done a whole lot to this point. Nice job to locate the open receiver, and it's good yardage and a first down to open the drive.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Here's Jones again on second down. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Here now, 3rd and a yard. Off of play action, Darnold. He has his target. It's Addison. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 31-yard line. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Darnold from the gun. Being chased out left. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. To throw is Darnold. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Darnold now to throw. Forced out to his left. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Sam Darnold taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Vikings have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
This is a great decision right here. Out of the pocket to his left, and he knows if he waits too long, the defense is going to be all over him. So he makes a decision to go and wins the race to the pylon.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 7-0. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And in the end, the finishing touch, an 11-yard run. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Parody to throw again on 2nd and 10. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Obviously an important run to avoid the 3 and out on your own side of the field.
Shows a lot of faith in that offensive unit, doesn't it? That you want to run the ball in that situation, pick up the first down. Also helps out your defensive guys a little bit too. Allows them to get at least one more series of downs in order to get some rest.
87 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Now that's a big-time run. Lightning in a bottle, forget it. He exploded out of the bottle for that type of a pickup.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Mason. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. 2nd down and a yard. Throwing here, Parody. And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's 3rd down.
Oh, this defense knows. 4th quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Parody. And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's 3rd down.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
This defense has not surrendered a touchdown yet. You better believe they're determined not to here on 3rd and goal. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
Well, they certainly didn't get what they wanted on that play. That means it's a big-time decision on what you call on 4th down.
Absolutely, because a field goal here doesn't do them much good. Parody, big 4th down play. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown, 49ers. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Niners are an extra point away from tying this game here on the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Jake Moody now for the point after. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it was Brandon Ayuk capping it off with a touchdown reception. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Minnesota now ready for their next possession. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. On first down, it's Darnold. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Well, I mean, both offenses have clearly struggled throughout, so kind of fitting that it's another big defensive play that yields points here in the late going.
Yeah, really, both of these defenses have been up to the task throughout this game, and we haven't seen much in terms of offensive creativity or results. And there, not only does the defense force a turnover, but they have the presence of mind to take it back for 6 points.
Moody good with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick six hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the fourth. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But the bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 40 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted. Isaac Yedem picks it, and into the end zone, a pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Well, just add that to the list of great moments for this defense today. They've really shredded that game plan on the other side all 4 quarters. And, Charles, that pick six, that's kind of the cherry on top.
Yeah, they did it, and I feel like I'm quoting a bad movie line, but they did it together, didn't they? Fed off of each other, every big play they made, every tackle, every pick, everything they've done. They continually built energy in this one, and how about them culminating with a pick six?
So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six.
Yeah, man, I'm going to run it back and set the settings a little higher.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no thought
I think it's on pro or all pro.
Down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. So Sam Darnold in the offense. Down by 2 touchdowns. A little under 2.5 to go. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to
I was
have
a little
chance.
worried there for a second.
Fresh off the pick six, it's Darnold setting
Simulation
up the
and
screen
it's
here,
Madden.
Aaron
And
Jones. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
not fun to play anymore.
Asked me, but I do like the call there to start the drive, looking for something maybe to jumpstart this offense. And they decide to run a little screen play, maybe give their running back a little bit of space. Mission accomplished. He turns that into good yardage and a quick first down.
Vikings do have a good stadium.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll
Oh,
look to throw.
3
And this is
interceptions
intercepted, and
for
that
pick
should
6.
do it.
For pick 6.
Top by Diamador Lenore. And a terrific return
Demo.
as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap
Yeah,
off
I don't
what was
know about
truly a
that.
tremendous
I mean,
performance.
Yeah, if you can
Darnold's
hold a
certainly
team to
capable.
7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game.
Really?
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 3rd and 9 here. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So Parody off and Moody on for the 49er field goal. This to make it a 3-score game late. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So
Minnesota has bad coaching.
Now this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
I want revenge against the Vikings
comes Minnesota.
from last year.
Well, probably not
Even
much
though it
that they can
didn't
do
matter,
at this point, CD.
but
Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is
I
going
think
to be
we were a
too
little
much to
upset
overcome,
that
you
we
would
lost.
Yeah, they'll go down
It was
swinging.
kind of
but
one
in
of
the
them
end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back
games
because
you take for
one team
granted.
was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
And we kind of want to dominate the NFC North. So.
And his throw here is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
NFC North might be
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage
the
there
best
on 3rd
division
down, as that was not
now
an easy
that
one to hold on to.
the AFC North is faltered.
Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started.
That's week 1. It's week 1, everybody. It's week 1. Everybody relax. Even the Colts can do it.
It's 4th down.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Again, Darnold. Complete to Addison on the out route. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. And the offense moving quickly to the line. This is caught inside the 15. A big play there for Minnesota.
Holy shit.
41 yards. They'll look to throw again. And he's got it. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the line. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
Garbage.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Okay.
There's Addison. Touchdown, Vikings. A 1-yard touchdown pass.
For storyline, stat padding.
Game here in the 4th. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Dog shit.
Extra point forthcoming. It's up and good, so they claw back into it. 24-14 now.
Do you have to tell us if you're onside kicking?
Plays. And Jordan Addison capped it off.
You have to tell us.
Catch.
You have to tell us. Are you onside kicking right here? You have to tell us. Oh, they're telling us onside. Okay, so onside recover.
So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put it on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick.
This game still sucks.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Purdy down to a knee, and that should be the final act of the ball game. What a change in this ball game in the 4th quarter, Charles. They just completely took over, and not only did they get the lead, they end up winning somewhat comfortably.
And when we spent time talking with them before the game, they made sure that we knew that they thought that they were the better team in this one, and they never lost that thought or lost that focus, and they played like it in the 4th quarter. That's how you author a late comeback and get a win.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaunt. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Minneapolis, so long, everybody.